The other day I was on the bus and this woman turns around and said, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Venezuela." And she turns around and said, "Where the hell is that?" Teresa looked at her and said, with a kind smile, said, "It's between Colombia and Brazil in South America." And then she says, "Oh, is that one of these developing countries where people are very emotional and use their hands a lot?" I turned around and I just said to her, "Yes, it is." Fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, not only that I'm from Venezuela, but within Venezuela, I'm from the west of the country, where people are known for being rather dumb and have a really funny accent. But I escaped my destiny and I made it to the UK 12 years ago. And just within hours of being in immigration in Heathrow, I find out that technically I am a foreign alien. An alien. I never thought of myself as an alien, really, but here you have it, that's how it goes. So anyway, once I start my life in the UK, the first thing that really makes me feel like an alien is when I have to apply for a GP or apply for a job and I have to complete one of these ethnic monitoring forms. They have 12 boxes, you know, you have to tick the boxes. On the left, there are 6 boxes that are 6 variations of white. White Irish, white English, and so on and so forth. And on the right, you have 6 variations of black or Asian, African, Caribbean, and so on and so forth. And then there is Chinese and other. I feel rather odd when I have to go and tick other. It makes me feel like I come out from the Others horror film. And it makes me wonder, where do they leave the Brits, the 1 billion Latin Hispanic people that are in the world? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, these are one of the things that puzzle me about the British. And I'm going to tell you a few more. Starting with my name. You know, when I want to introduce myself, I have to say, "Hi, my name is Ernesto." 99% of the cases they say, "Sorry, what was that?" And I have to say, Ernesto. Ernest with an O in the end. It's just a 1 letter, but it makes it so complicated. I'm glad that I actually don't tell them what my name is, because my actual name is Ernesto Rafael Moreno Carrillo. We actually carry 2 surnames. Somebody told me the other day, you South Americans maybe are poor because they are so long-winded and use so many resources when you can just say Ian Scott, for example. The British tend to shorten every single name they have. Benjamin becomes Ben, Alexander becomes Alice, Christian becomes Chris, Jonathan becomes John. And if you have a name that is more than 2 syllables, it surely will be or must be shortened. I mean, just look around the room in our club. We have Ian, Neil, Tom, Lee, Ben, they're all 1 syllable. We even shorten David to Dave and Susan to Sue. It's really interesting, and it's all about letters, but I mean, acronyms. We seem to have an obsession with acronyms. I was walking down the road the other day and I was late and somebody texted me, ETA. And I was like, what? I have to Google that. If I'm doing a presentation, of course there will be an FAQ session. And if you are working in a corporate, you either work in IT, in HR, in PR, or in Ops. And you will probably have a PC and you'll start your emails with FYI. And if you happen to be that, you will also have an acronym on your grade. Just to also mention some of the other things that I think are very interesting in the eyes of an alien. My accent, of course, is one of the things that seems to confuse people. I was finishing this presentation the other day, and at the end of the talk, this woman says to me, "Listen, son, I just wanted to say that I really enjoyed your talk." I said, "Thank you very much." And she says, "I didn't really remember what you said, but you were memorable because of your accent." At this point, I didn't know if I should laugh or cry. But at least that's not as bad as sometimes when I have to introduce to some of my fellow American colleagues. You know, excuse for this, but I say, oh, hi, my name is Ernesto, and they say, where are you from? And I say, I'm from Venezuela. And they reply, always, 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 oh, I didn't think you were American. I can't understand why you're from Minnesota. How do they take Venezuela to Minnesota? I know I can't pronounce my V's very well, and I always say very much, when berry is actually a fruit. But it really puzzles me how they go from Venezuela all the way up to North America and put me in Minnesota. And also, the Americans have these very strange pronunciation mannerisms, where they seem to lose the T's somehow. You know, you talk about data, bottle, water, they turn the T's into R's. And they do it all the time, and I think Minnesota, for example, is actually Minnesota. And with the numbers, they change the numbers, don't they? They start with 20, 30, 40, and then they change the rule and they go 50, 60, 70. And I said, why? Surely you'd be saying 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Anyway, the third day I'm in the UK, being an alien, I'm staying in this bread and breakfast, and this man comes into a restaurant and gives me a bowl with a Weetabix in it. I look at it and I thought, that's a rather odd way of serving a toast. I glance at the table and I see the butter. And there's also a small jug of milk and a cup of coffee. Of course, the milk goes with the coffee, and the butter went with the Weetabix, right? So what do? I put the Weetabix on the toast, eat the toast, and of course the room look at me like a proper alien. Ladies and gentlemen, there are many other stories I can tell you about the things that puzzle me about the British, but I can tell you one thing. I'm so proud of being part of this society, and so proud of being part of this place that really have made me feel home. Thank you very much.